Wait! Once I mention record, that should be recorded now. Alright. Hello and welcome back to some Minecraft Abilities Gold Age, episode 1031. I think we're on at 32. Turns out, when I thought it was like, at 25, I'd missed like 4 episodes. 3 episodes. So we're on 1030. I've corrected myself, do not worry. Also, I forgot my glasses. Wait 1 second. There we go. There we go. Not too bad at all. Alright. So hopefully these are all doing okay and staying safe, and hello and welcome back. See, there's a crafting table on the ground there. There's so many crafting tables in my world. I wonder what ones, like the original Fuss 5. That would be pretty hard to track down, I'm pretty sure. You know what, I say that, but then I realize it'd probably be like somewhere over there, back at base and all that. Maybe in the mines, Oh. Well, that was unexpected. Unexpected, but welcome. Alright, oh, take that string. Free string, I tell you. There we go. You know what, I'll put the TNT away there now. Arrows, not too bad. Rotten slash. Bones. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, so, last episode we were working on the barn, and we're going to be continuing the barn. I want to get it done eventually, I tell you. Like, you can see that we got a lot of the roof done, I tell you. And last episode we did collect up a lot of stone to get said roof complete. So that's not too bad, I tell you. That's not too bad at all. Alright. So let me put that there. And also let me rate this a sec. Alright, now we can continue. Oh, hello there, Pie. Hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe. Hopefully you're, had a nice day and stayed safe. Remember to hydrate. Very important, and there we go. And I guess we'll just make a bunch of stairs. That should be a good amount. And then make a bunch of slabs. That's not too bad. I'm good. How are you doing? I am doing alright. We've been just starting off the episode now. And it's going quite well so far. I've not done too much recently. Plus I keep forgetting to fill up my water bottle, and that's very annoying. That is very annoying. Alright, why have you been spawning up here? Is this a flat surface? It is a flat surface. Alright, wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. There we go. How about I just slab a lane here? Does it help with a lot of the spawning of mobs? Slab. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. For some reason I was thinking it was a little bit longer than it should have been there. Also, we've got another skeleton head. That's another one to add to the collection. I keep getting skeleton heads, I tell you. I keep putting them in the storage. That's something I do want to work on soon. Ooh, zombie villager. I really do want to cure some zombie villagers to see if I can get some of the, what do you call it? What's it called again? It's called nitwits, that's it. You know what, I could not remember what a nitwit was called there for a sec. Oh, ow. I could have landed in the water there. I could have landed in the water. I need to go eat some strawberries. You got effect on you? No. I guess it was the smoke of the torch there. There we go. Not too bad at all. Alright. But we're probably going to be continuing to finish off the roof, and hopefully we can finish off the roof today. I am hoping that we can do that today. I'm actually probably going to put the skeleton heads in here. Also, I have my window open now. It's getting a bit toasty. Plus, the thing is, with my room, I tell you, is that moisture builds up super fast. Probably because, you know, it does not pass as a full regulated UK room, you know. And that cracks me up, I tell you. That really does. I don't know how it even passed, you know, the thingy. Plus it's a new build. Not bad, it's just the construction. It seems like, you know, because this company who built it had not had much experience, it kind of just... They did not do it the best. That's what I will say. They did not do it the best. I don't think they did one for like 30 years. So, a lot of, you know, getting lazy with how stuff is built in that time. I'm sure you can finish the roof. Yeah, I am hoping to finish off the roof now. I really love how the sword just kills anything, you know, skeleton wise. Oh, I actually do have the skeleton heads in there. I'll just grab the ones out here. White concrete's in there. Where are they? There we go. We'll just chuck that in there. There we go. We should be able to finish off today, the roof. I'm hoping that. It's going to be slabs there. Ooh, sorry, terrible burp there. All the pressure just built up and I could not stop it from burping. Hate when that happens, I tell you. It really is annoying. Especially when it's like one that hurts you. Oh, those ones really hurt. Hate those ones, hate those ones. Alright. So, we're going to be continuing to work on the roof. Hopefully we can get the roof done today. If we get the roof done today, then next episode I have something planned for next episode. And that is some hard work. Okay, I was trying to figure out where the stair actually started there. I thought, okay, the stair must be, you know, like now you can see it perfectly, but, you know, from this angle it kind of looked like the stair was here. But no, there's another slab set. So I'm gonna go place all that slab down. There we go. It's not too bad placing slabs, you know, for like a build like this. You can't make it go fast, but we're just taking our time here. I am hoping to finish off the roof and then get the... I think I'm going to place a overhang bit over here and just fill it up with different types of like wheat and... When I mean wheat, I mean hay bales and all that. I think that really start to make it look, you know, more barn-like. And that's what I'm really wanting for this place. Because if we get this built, I am hoping to expand the town here, Voxtown. Like this is the main Voxtown. But I wanna chisel down all of this terrain that we have here already. The terrain that we built so long ago, kinda flatten out a little bit more. And then make it more normal. Because I really want the docks to be a big part of this area. And I might actually extend the docks. You know, I did have this wall over here, so I might actually extend the docks. I will keep that little river there. So, I'll make a little bridge here going over the river. And just kind of make a little nice area of a dock. The only problem is ships are very hard to build here. So, I would probably build a ship here. And then I might also work on the bridge again and rebuild it. We do have the path that goes through the forest and leads up to Log Town, and what is supposed to be our other town, but I'm going to just, you know, ditch that idea and move the town down here to kind of make it more spaced out, because I want to have roads that connect up all over my world. And it's something that's, you know, been an idea for a long time. We actually started the idea when I took a break from Jungle Paradise Golden Age, going into a spin-off that was Supernova. Jungle Paradise Supernova. And that was actually a very good time, actually. Like, when I look back at it, I look back at it fondly. Like, I was kind of burnt out in Jungle Paradise Golden Age. I didn't know what direction to take in. But that idea really, you know, generated what would become like major builds. Because yes, I did, you know, big builds, but I did not do big builds. And that kind of just evolved into what we have today. Without that series, you know, we wouldn't be where we are today. And it's fascinating, that. It really is. There we go. Grab that. Alright. Grab a bunch of that, and then I'll probably just turn all of that into stairs now. We are running out of stairs, but it does not really matter, because I can do all the slabbing before I head down for the stairs. I have to avoid not looking at the Enderman there. You can't just whoop our butt, you know. So much Jungle Paradise lore. Time for me to watch all the videos, every single one. If you want a good rundown of a lot of Jungle Paradise, then I would recommend Jungle Paradise episode 550. Because that was the time that we did a world tour of the entire world. It's a little bit choppy because I was on my old PC at the time. But it really got the point across. I was able to tell the entire stories of builds before, you know, we're on 1000 episodes. I can't, you know, tell every particular story, you know, like I used to. But, you know, that episode, you know, is really like the basis. That's the one that I would recommend to many people to go check out. Because it basically tells you a lot of the history about certain builds. Like our sheep barn, you know. This is our third sheep barn. We had a pen. Then we swapped that pen. The pens used to be up here. This is where the pens used to be before I shaped them around and basically created all of this. It really does look quite nice, I tell you. But this barn has went through 2 iterations. Or 3. 2 or 3. I think it's 2. It's been a little while. This area over here used to be my garden that I would just have multiple different crops in before I lowered it down a little bit and made a tiny little garden. This graveyard that you see here is actually going to go for a big change soon, as I plan on removing all of the graves apart from Daryl's grave, and then I'm possibly going to remove all of the glass that you see around here. Yep, all of that glass that you see there has got to go. Every last piece. The piece over here will stay. This is the floating glass garden. Yeah, floating glass garden. And I do really like the floating glass garden. It really is nice. Yeah, it's not centered, you know, but it doesn't really need to be centered because it is a free, you know, I call it a freeway, you know, direction area, a crossroads, even though it should be 4, you know, directions. But we never did build the 4th way. But it does not really need that to have a little bench here that I can just you know, look everything. Like, there is a lot of history, you know, everywhere. But, you know, 550 episode, the world tour, really does a good job explaining a lot of it. Like, you know, this used to be a town over here that we had all of our Minecraft Comes Alive villagers before I decided to decimate it all. And I'm planning on rebuilding a house over here for Minecraft Comes Alive, because I really want to take like a good crack at it and just dedicate, you know, a lot to it. But I don't want it to just be normal. Like, up here we have our, you know, this is the build village, build island, construction island I call it. And it is, you know, it had a bunch of buildings. It has tons of people, and I'm slowly just putting the 2 people into, you know, these houses here. And I want to continue to build houses, just scattering out, but I really want to build this up, you know, as a island that can be tons of people. But then I have plenty of other islands, you know. I thought maybe I could build an archipelago of, you know, different societies. Well, this one has a lot of jungle wood. You can actually see the original texture of the jungle wood here, because I've not been, you know, super close to that area in a little while when I've turned my texture back on. This is old water, this is texture pack water. It's funny that, it really is. And then we also do have to work on, oh, I do apologise, I went outwards there. We do have to work on finishing off draining a lot of our underwater temples that's no longer in the water, our sea temple, because I really want to extend it outwards. I like the idea of doing a box shape going around, because I feel like that would be the best for what I want to do with it. And I've always wanted to connect these two up, or make a path going to it somehow. I don't know where I would connect it up. Maybe that would be a good path, like a path that you cannot really spot and it's just over the water. Also, we're really getting off track. But that's just a bunch of ideas. The whole thing about Jungle Paradise is that, we're able to use our imagination. Like, there's a book in front of me that I've kept in front of me for ages now, and in it has a lot of the builds that you actually see in the series. I've drawn them out, I designed them, and then I would make them. Minecraft is really, that great of a thing that you could draw out your ideas and build them. Like some people of Hermitcraft, do that, and some people of, like, their Let's Plays, they do that. They draw out the idea that they like, or write down the idea that they like, and just go from there. You really got into talking about the lore of Jungle Paradise. But you know what? Jungle Paradise lore is very long. Like, in Jungle Paradise Season 1, we had to end Season 1, kinda. We went to a different world in Season 1, because the world had new mods, and it was colliding. So I went to a new one, and then I would bring back the original one. And then I went to Jungle Paradise Season 2, and Season 2 was kinda a weird one, as we lived in a little mountain next to the desert, and I was so laggy that I don't think I could ever do a wizard fight or an ender dragon fight, so I did it in creative. And you know what, I was still happy with that, In Jungle Paradise Season 3 was cut short, sadly. But Season 3 went on for, create Season 3.5, also known as Season 4. And Season 4 was the first one that we actually went and killed the ender dragon. It was a great time, yeah, it really was. Sadly, we lost Season 4's world. So I do want to recover the hard drive, but that won't be for a long time, and I don't even think I could. It's probably fully gone. I did delete a lot of the stuff, when I was trying to get a lot of this stuff off the PC, when it would cut out every 5 seconds, it was like my original laptop I used to do some content on and play TF2. 600 hours of TF2 on that laptop. That was a good time. That was a good time. Sorry, I'm just getting nostalgic here. But Season 4 was really where Jungle Paradise became Jungle Paradise. Sadly, it had to end due to my PC, not working. So, a few months, depressed. And then we got Season 5, Minecraft Jungle Paradise Redwood. And, Redwood went well, 35 episodes. And then, due to a mod collision, it would turn my entire world white and I could not play anymore. And I was so devastated, and that gave way to Jungle Paradise Golden Age. Golden Age, was, I don't know if I would have, gone far. My goal was originally 50 episodes for the series. Crazy to think that. It was 50 episodes, because I'd been knocked that down so many times. From Season 4 going, Season 3 going, in, certain directions, they had their problems. And then, Redwood, destroyed me, so I settled for episode 50, or at least 35. And then I got to 35, and then I got to 50. And then I thought maybe I could make it to 100, and then I made it to 100. Now look at us, 1,031, 32. It's incredible, that. It really is. Sorry if I just yapped your ear off there. Alright. Let us go and continue on this roof. This most of this episode's just been taken up by me going over nostalgia. But, we've had a lot of hardships in Jungle Paradise. It has kind of made the series what it is today. So without those hardships, I don't think it would be, exactly the same. So that's basically, one of the things that, could not be, lost or changed is, you know, if we could go back in time, definitely would not change that. Because it made Jungle Paradise what it is today. 1,000 episodes worth of work, I tell you, in this world. Yeah, it may not be the longest series, it's the longest modded series, I'm pretty sure. Not the longest series, of survival that belongs to... You know what, I'm not sure on who it belongs to. It once belonged to Gronk, but I learned that quickly after, so many episodes of me doing research on, like, okay, who has the longest Minecraft series? And the longest Minecraft series is a very strange answer, There's a Israeli guy, and he has the longest one, I'm pretty sure. It's a very strange one. But he has... how many episodes? I'm not sure on how many episodes he has. The longest survival... You know what, now I'm judging myself, I'm trying to remember. You know what, I could easily... 1,000 episodes too, with all. That's a bunch. Congrats. Thank you. But let me go check. All I need to go and do, Tinkerberry. The longest Minecraft. I did like 2 of them, one was 11 months ago. And in the comment sections I started doing a bunch of research on like what would be the longest one. And let's see. My original calculations was Vanilla Survival, Rat Dog, 1225. That's a full, that was the current episode about a year ago. Vanilla Creative was Noel Aringo Jr. with 1,994 episodes currently at the time. That's now up to 4,000, I'm pretty sure. Or 3,000, 4,000, 3,000. Modded Survival, currently known, is probably me. Modded Creative, unknown. I don't know anyone that's done a Modded Creative just yet. Dual series of Vanilla and Modded Survival belongs to Gronk at 1251. And Gronk, I learned like halfway through their series they turned to modded. Strange that. Let's see. Alright, I started a comment section where I would like, longest survival multiplayer is by Zach Scott Games with 825 episodes. But there are multiple POVs of that series, so there might be a longer one. But that was the server Scotland. It was literally called Scotland. Alright. This one has a lot of diversity in Minecraft modded stuff, but the longest that I could see is 120 episodes. That was Dire Wolf 20. Ethel's Lab with 77 episodes at the time. Also, their survival series is the oldest, Minecraft survival series still going. You had Hypnotized, Project Ozone Free with 162 episodes. Gaming on Caffeine, working on this one. Douglas Gordo, Let's Play, 114. There's a German YouTuber with 200, episodes. 660 of another German person. Minecraft Deutsch, that's German. 1329. Cannot read their name, but it's Honk. Or Gronk. I think that might be Gronk, yeah. Or Honk. Maybe it's two different people, I'm not sure. Let's see. Where is it? There was, you know, something that I researched and it was very, you know, interesting. But there's two people and they're both German. No, wait, one's German. One is you're distracted, the roof tanko. I do apologize, But there is a Israeli with, you know, I think it's 3,000 or 2,000 episodes. And there's another German grandpa who plays Minecraft, and he seems like a good guy. He's not continued his series due to, you know, he's old, and it's not particular that he's old, it's because, you know, the PC, you know, that he needs is, you know, broken, so he's eventually got to get a new one, but that's got to take some time, you know. Sad that. Oh, I should really work on this side first. Didn't realise how far we were on that side there, done. There we go. But it's just very interesting, you know. Seeing how many long series, you know, there has been. For me, I'm probably the longest modded series. But for longest survival series, you know, or longest Minecraft series in, you know, whole is probably belonging to, you know, Noel the Ringo Jr. They may not talk in their videos, they stop blasting music in their videos at least, so I don't get a headache when I go and check, you know, their video numbers. But they're really a great person, I would say. They're quite young, so, you know, I don't know how they do it, but they do it, you know, they manage to pump out that many videos. I think it's like 4 or 6 a day, and they're around, like, you know, the regular length of episode, you know, 20 or stuff like that. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, sometimes 14 minutes. But they're able to punch, you know, well, punch out. They managed to get a lot of episodes out very fast. Don't even worry, listening to info dumps is always amazing. Well, I got a lot of information. Problem is, brain just does not want to dispense it sometimes. It's annoying, that. It really is. I love how the Enderman's just hanging out here now. There we go. But it's just fascinating how many, like, long Minecraft series there are. Tree's still burning a bit. It's burning on the side there. We have the rain, so it does not too matter. Alright. Let us go and fill all this in. Alright, I'm gonna do this slab in here first. But it's always like a fascinating thing to me, like, you know, all these old series, you know, sometimes they're old, sometimes they're young. And it's just fascinating how many of them there are. Like, if I started Jungle Paradise long ago, I don't know if I would have gotten this far. That's the thing, I don't know if I would have gotten this far. Maybe I would have broke it up into seasons. I was going to do that with Season 4, I was going to break it into, like, you know, Season 4, Part 2, Episode 1, you know. I was going to do that. I thought about that with Jungle Paradise Golden Age, you know. Alright, I could just break it up, you know, still be on the same world, but break it up into, like, you know, seasons. And it's a fascinating idea, that. But then is it really necessary? Not really. So a lot of the time people get, you know, very, you know, is it antsy? About, you know, watching longer Minecraft series from back in the day. Or, you know, newer ones. Just because of that big number, they kind of get, you know, the anxiety of it, like, I don't want to watch the entire series, you know. Yeah, we're not looking to vent here. Alright. But, you know what, if I had to recommend another person's, like, series, I would recommend Rat Dog, and I would recommend Dallas Med. Because those two people, you know, they put in, like, a good amount of work, I tell you. They have put in a good amount of work. I would recommend going and checking them out. They're great people. They do some great stuff. But, you know, with Dallas Med, it's, you know, their numbers, you know, they don't get as much as they used to because a lot of them is kind of like dead subscribers. We call them dead subscribers when they're not really active no more. They're still subscribed, but they don't watch, you know, as often. Or at all. And it's sad that, you know, sometimes you get attached to, you know, the viewer. Someone that's watched, you know, for like years and then, you know, they just disappear one day. Sad when that happens, but, you know, life changes, you know, people get jobs, people, you know, explore their, you know, personality. It's just what a person does. Alright, let's go grab some more stone. Get out of here. I do apologise if I bore you with this talk. It is a very, you know, long and intricate talk. For Rat Dog, you know what, I feel like Rat Dog just does not get the viewership that they should deserve. Because they're like a very chill, like that, it's almost ASMR like, you know, that's what I would say. One day, do a just chat and stream, we need more info dumps. You know what, I've done, you know, a few just chat and streams. And, you know what, we don't do them that often, do we? We don't do them that often. Ah. You know what, I was shift there, but, you know. Demon horse. Demon horse. Alright. Well, I could do more, you know. Info dumps. There's a bunch of like old series from back in the day. I wanted to do a video on it. But I wanted to go over a few old series ideas that I still want to do. That being Dennis Paradox and the series of learning languages through Minecraft. I've always had a fascinating with that series. It's just a fascinating idea. Using Minecraft to learn languages. I still want to, you know, get that series done at one point. I do feel like the first language that we'll try to learn is one that's got to be one of the harder ones. Because who's got to watch, you know, something like, you know, learn to speak Old English, you know. Nothing wrong with Old English, I'm just joking with you. Old English is quite hard. Fascinating language. Really? Need to go make some more stairs. Alright, there we go. Grab that all. Ah, you thought you could get me. Wow. But I will probably do more, you know, just chatting about certain, like, ideas from back in the day. But there's, like, you know, a whole bunch of ideas I wanted to do. One of them I want to track down, like, the old... You know the old Pixelmon from back in the day, like the original? I wanted to track down that, and I wanted to track down an older version of one of the good times of, you know, the game. I would say around the time that they did 3D Zoroa and its evolved self. I remember that very fondly because I was watching iBallistic Squid at that time. And they had a Pixelmon server, and they were a gym leader. They were the water gym leader. Very fascinating, I tell you. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, we're not actually looking too bad here. We're not actually looking too bad here. This roof is actually very lit up. I do remember the old Pixelmon, never played it. You know what, I would recommend checking it out, you know, if you're able to find it. I've not been able to find it yet. It's a very hard thing to track down. I actually do have an older version, I'm pretty sure. It's not too old. But it's just, you know, one that I was doing, yeah. I was doing a series a while back, and it was a Adventure World. And it was going to be very good, but I never got to really finish it because I never brought over to my other PC. So I'm going to do that at some point. Try and get that over and done with. And also, we are complete. There is a crafting table on the roof, but just ignore that. We are complete. The roof is complete. Now we just need to get all of the red and the wood. So, let us go chop down some trees. It's tree chopping time. Yo, what do you think you're doing? I don't really want to get in a fight with them because they're not really worth it. Fighting werewolves is just not worth it. Wolves, yeah, but werewolves, no. They're just more of an annoyance than actually a good enemy. I think the Pixelmon I remember is the one Dan TDM played. Is that old one? The one that had that little dirt house and all that? That was ages ago. Ooh. Showing my age there, huh? I think that's almost 10 years old, or 10 years old now. I'm not sure. I remember the early days of like Stampy Longnose and all that, you know. It's strange saying that, you know, some people don't even remember the old, you know, Stampy Longnose episodes from back in the day. But then, you know, I remember like Journey. Don't think I started on Journey, but you know. It's very hard to decide where you started. I kinda know where I started, but not fully. A lot of these series were still French at the time, you know, when they released them. We'll go break that. We're just gathering up some of the wood now. Why not just shove it off in our offhand? I think that would still work, right? Yeah. Fascinating way of doing it. But there's so many like old Minecraft series from back in the day that I look back at like fondly. Like the YouTubers, you can't really look back at fondly because a lot of them are terrible people, eh? Very terrible people. Like they do crimes and all that. Some of them today, you know, they're doing like child content. And people kind of forget what they did back in the day. Like, you know what, I'm not one, you know, I'm not sure on what one I would say. But like, you know, Athmal back in the day, you know, they didn't pay their, voice actors. They, you know, I kinda, you know, think like, you know, the voice actors that she had, yeah, their lives are a lot better, you know, after doing all of that, you know, voice acting from back in the day. Like some of them are like some top anime voice actors. That's one of them, you know. There's a lot that I could say about certain ones that did, you know, very bad crimes. Like minors. Like, you know, that kind of stuff, you know. Terrible stuff, terrible stuff. Just disgusts me, I tell you. Like, you think of them like so highly and then they went down these rabbit holes. They either, you know, had too much power, too much money, or just thought they were untouchable. Sometimes they were actually, you know, doing the crime while still doing, you know, regular stuff, and, you know, no one had to, you know, thought, like, what's going on, you know, behind the scenes. Terrible, terrible. Dan TDM and Mink and Stampy so far the only Minecraft YouTubers who haven't done anything bad. Yay! It's quite sad that Stampy Longnose' marriage to Squishy ended, but that was like over a year ago. That ended, you know, people said about it, you know, it's over a year ago. It's only just came out like a month ago now. It's sad that, but, you know, they're people, you know. If they don't really match no more, you know, it's alright to, you know, leave it off in a good way, you know. You don't want to end it off like, you know, doo-dooing on a bed. Or putting shrimp in a curtain. And they can't find it for like 30, you know, 30 days or something. 30 weeks. Like, if you can end off a relationship good, you know, you can still be friends, you know. Yeah, you had all that, you know, relationship, but, you know, it's alright to, you know, still be friends. You're human beings, you know, your interests just change. End off on a good end, you know, is the best thing for that. Like, yeah, some feelings might linger, but, you know, that's just feelings, you know. You shouldn't define who that person is to you. That being like a friend, you know, is a friend. Or just dropping some wise words. Just dropping some wise words. Alright. Continue on. We're slowly just making a path through all these trees. Who knows, maybe in the future we may actually, you know, be doing some pathing up in these hills. Would I be doing pathing? Yeah, I would do pathing up here. You know, with all the, you know, pathing that I do have to do around here, I don't know if I will build the lab over here. I like the idea of building a lab, but I don't know where I want to build the lab. I could build the lab up here, you know. It's a nice area up here, you know. I could build the lab up here. But I really want to, you know, keep Village 0. Also, the reason why this is called Village 0 is this is the first ever village that I found. Village 1. And that's Village 2 right there. That was Village 3, I'm pretty sure. And none of this was, you know, even a thing, you know, 500 episodes ago, I think. Yeah, none of this, you know, was really explored too much. Yeah, this was Village 0. It was the closest village that we never discovered for ages. Tinkle for real dropped too much wisdom on us today. Well, you know what, I keep all this wisdom, I might as well dispense some of it. The only problem is my brain's just not the best these days. My brain's just not the best these days. I have so much knowledge that I could dispense, I tell you. I could literally change people's lives. But brain is just not that good no more. It's kinda broken, to be honest. Brain be broken. And it's sad that, you know. Like, yeah, I could train the brain better. Next series, you know, idea that we do brain training. Brain always broken, yeah. Brain always be like that. Alright, let us continue. Placing down trees. Actually, I think we have enough. Hello there, Bear. How's it going? Stay safe, Bear. I see all these like nice areas of terrain, and I really want to do like builds with them at one point. It's a fascinating idea, but you know. Anyway, back to Voxtown. Also, what time is it? Ooh, we're a bit too far into this episode already. I think we're going to have to end the episode now, and then we'll start it up, finish off the barn. And I don't think we'll finish it 100% just yet, because I do want to head back home and, you know, do something else for a little bit, you know, a little bit of a change, you know, of scenery, shall we say. A little bit of scenery change. Alright, so, hopefully you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, safe, hope as well. We have some shit because items very important. I'm a basic things, some of the CCs, bye bye. Also, Tinkle Brain Training Arc would be, that would, you know, I do think, you know, that would be a good idea. I don't even know where I would start. Alright, see yous.